Well, hello there, ladies and gentle persons. Welcome back to a new episode of JBH Interviews, and today we have a special guest. We have the president of Ikea. We have the High Chancellor of Sweden. We have the Lord of all things motorcycle related. That was terrible. Today we have with us none other than oh my god, English, bro! Today we have with us the typical Swedish biker. For those of you who've been living under a rock and don't know who he is, let's quickly switch over to him and let him introduce himself to you guys. Take it away!
Hello, Christian. Hello guys, I am a typical Swedish biker from Sweden. I love cows and I love balls. I don't like balls, but I like cows. I am a 27-year-old motovlogger that just decided to start out. JBH Motovlogs wanted to do an interview with me, so here it goes. Christian.
So now that you have made some acquaintances, let's start off with the most difficult questions ever asked. Question number one, the standard one, as always. When and why did you pick up your interest in motovlogging, and in what moment did you get motivated to start doing it for yourself?
So I have always been watching motovloggers like Snowcat, Bakerex Derek, and guys like that. I think I watched Snowcat since like 3 or 4 years back. And I've been riding motorcycles since, I don't know, like 3 years ago. The problem in Sweden is that besides our roads, is that during the winter time we can't ride a motorcycle. So basically I'm motovlogging for myself, and I mean, I try to create content that other people enjoy. And that kind of ties into the question, because, you know, I want to do this for me, but I also want to do it for other people, so it's like a double-edged sword. I have created content before, just not in this type of way, and I love to make people happy, and that is what drives my channel and what I'm thinking about when I make videos.
So recently you've become a father of a little girl. Now, what I would like to know is, has becoming a father changed the way you ride or the way you behave on your motorcycle? Or has it changed any other aspect of your life and in the way you approach things or the way you act? Now that you're a responsible human being and are responsible for the life of a little girl?
That's actually a very good question. My life has changed significantly since before I had a child, both regarding motorcycles but also, you know, general stuff. Having a child is like having a dog, but a dog never grows up. It's like stays stupid. I mean, she's stupid right now, but hopefully in the future, I mean, she's related to me, so I don't know where IQ will end up, like on the low scale where I am or on the high end where my wife is. Yeah, I think about it constantly, and a couple of weeks ago I actually almost decided to stop riding. I'm very afraid of her health and I want to be there for her. It's a very strange feeling that when you have a child, if you have a child, know what I mean. Otherwise, you will understand when you have a child. Otherwise, I can't explain this to you. So other stuff that I've done is I have prepared myself mentally to take care of her in every situation. We have a lot of problems with burglaries and stuff like that. I can tell you right now that I would not flinch if I had to murder somebody for her. And not like a hit squad or anything. But I mean, if her life was in danger, her and my wife goes before everything else. So that's something that I didn't expect, and that has actually changed my life a lot. I think about them all the time. So when I'm out riding, I take a lot less risks now. I almost never lane split anymore. Just, you know, why? Even if I'm late to work, is it really necessary to lane split, you know, to get there on time? I'd rather get there like a couple of minutes late and come home again, rather than like lane split like a maniac and get there like a couple of minutes early. You know what I mean? So yeah, your risk-taking kind of changes. It has changed for me anyway.
Alright, now, in one of your older videos you told the story of how you almost got shot by a couple gang members. Now imagine that you were the leader of a motorcycle gang. What would be your gang's name, and what would be your slogan? And also, who would be your rival gang?
I think I would call my my motorcycle gang would be called Slut Station. Because in Swedish, that means end station. And that's kind of what you want to do with your opponents, you know, take them to the end station. And our motto would be, our meatballs are bigger than yours. My rivals would probably be a motorcycle gang who is connected to Manhattan. They are based in Trollhättan, which is actually a place near where I live. Swedes. They would probably be called like the Trollhättan gangsters or something, I don't know. What the hell is this? This is how I feel on a Monday morning. Hey, do you enjoy getting interviewed? Yes, I do. Cool. Is it awkward? It's not really awkward. I got a pretty good interviewer. JBH, man. You're a good guy. Okay, enough bromance. Let's get some petrol.
Alright. Imagine that the world is coming to an end, and for whatever reason the people at Ikea decide that for 1 minute everything in their entire store is for free. What would you go after first, or what would be your ideal collection of Ikea products?
1 minute. That question, man. Okay, 1 minute to gather like stuff from Ikea. Well, I actually got some pretty good choices here. You know, 1 minute I could probably take care of a couple of items. So the first item would probably be some kind of pots and pans, you know, to make dinner. I love food. And then I would go for the series skinka or skanka if you're from the US. And yes, all of these names are authentic. Then I would probably need some decoration, and for that I would use some fagot, which is a type of rice for decoration in Sweden. I would probably need a workstation or like an editing station for the motovlog things and editing and stuff. And then I would go for the series Fartful. And of course every editing station needs like a ceiling light. And then I would go for the series Fartig, which is a ceiling light. And as I said, I love food, and you know, a microwave lid that you put over the food in the microwave, I would have to buy one of those, and then I would go for the series Prickig. Oh, what is this, man? Is this a joke? No, it's not. It's just typical Swedish. And for the last item, I would probably need like a desk slash a shelf for my bed where I sleep. And then I would probably go for the series Jerker. Of course, for the last one. You know, you always jerk last.
And for the last question, another standard question, as you guys well know. How would you like to see your YouTube channel evolve? In what direction would you like it to see going in the future? And what is your ultimate motovlogging dream?
Good question. The future of my channel, honestly... Okay, so I have to be honest, right? I would like the channel to support itself. That's my only goal. If I could get as many viewers so that the channel could economically stabilize itself. Right now I'm pouring money into, like, you know, riding a motorcycle. I would have done that anyway, but it would be nice to have that pressure off. I could probably do a lot more with more views, you know. I could buy props and all of that stuff. I have a lot of great ideas. So I'm hoping that in the near future, maybe a couple of years from now, the channel could, you know, support itself at least. And the second part of this question is, you know, where would I like my channel to go and my dream? And of course my dream would be to be up there with like Snowcat, not for the fame, not for the views, not for the money, but to be able to meet those guys, you know. I have no way of contacting them. And that's the last thing I want to tell you. One last thing about, you know, YouTubers and stuff. They are just regular people. I'm just a regular normal dude. But I'm a bit retarded, and so are a lot of them, I think. And that's why we're like interesting to watch. But remember, those are real guys. I have contacted Survival Lily, Repo Nut has answered me, you know. You just message them on Facebook if you want to talk to them, you know. But the problem is when the channel gets so big, you can't really get contact with a lot of huge channels. So what I would like to do is, if my channel were big enough, maybe I would get noticed by the other channels, and, you know, Suburban Delinquent have watched my videos and stuff, you know. That really, it matters for some reason, you know. Those are the best guys, those are the biggest guys. And I would really like to, you know, sit down, have a beer with them. JBH Motovlogs, we're gonna see each other in the future, I promise that. You know, yeah, that's basically what I want with my channel. And also I want to thank JBH Motovlogs for, you know, inviting me to this interview. I can admit that it was a pretty weird concept at first, but honestly, makes sense. I don't understand why nobody else does this. Like, it's a really good concept. I haven't seen this anywhere else. So JBH, thank you so much for the opportunity to, you know, be interviewed. It really warms my heart that you wanted to pick me of all the people out there. And as I promised, if you ever get to Sweden, hit me up. We'll grab a beer. You can stay at my place, you know. Everything's good. But you will have to endure the little cries from babies. Yeah, but that's basically it for me. Thank you so much again. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hejdå!
Okay guys, that's going to conclude part 1 of this new interview with the typical Swedish biker. I'm going to link his channel in the description below. Definitely go check him out. And again, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to him for wanting to participate in this and for doing such an amazing job. And I'm looking forward to part 2 of this interview to see what kind of questions he's going to have for me. And I hope you guys are equally excited. So until then, this has been JBH. I'll see you guys later. Ta-ta!